You're scrolling when one flawless face stops you cold. Perfect skin, perfect angles, a perfect life.
How will you know who to trust?
But something feels wrong. This isn't a person, it's a manufactured illusion. And in Why People Don't Trust AI Influencers, Exposed, I'm revealing how these digital models and influencers manipulate you in ways you never notice until it's too late. Humans are built to trust imperfection, a crooked smile, a tired expression, a moment of frustration. These natural flaws signal authenticity. They tell us someone is human, relatable, and emotionally real.
I hope that AI can help us expand opportunities and create more stories.
AI influencers don't have these flaws. Their faces are poreless. Their proportions are mathematically ideal. Their expressions are delivered with perfect emotional calibration. And that's exactly why our brains reject them.
Aitana is an AI model.
Psychologists call it the uncanny valley, the uneasy feeling we get when something looks almost human but doesn't quite cross the line into reality. AI avatars sit directly in that space. They're engineered to represent impossible beauty standards. Smooth skin, flawless lighting, sculpted features, they're perfect. But perfection is precisely what makes them unsettling.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
Real influencers show us genuine life, messy rooms, bad angles, outtakes, breakouts, emotional honesty. We trust them because their imperfections reflect our own. And the comments to these real influencers often go like this: OMG. Yes, finally someone points it out. It's always so annoying when people do it like, please just move your hair. I don't get how people use those headbands. I tried it and had a bunch of hair on my face after a few minutes. People like imperfection because they can relate. AI influencers give us an endless highlight reel. No mistakes, no fatigue, no vulnerability. Just curated fantasy presented as authenticity. And if flawless feels suspicious, wait until you see the digital faces rising to celebrity status without ever being alive. Now, let's look at the AI avatars, influencers, and models changing the landscape, because these digital characters aren't theories. They're active, profitable, and shaping culture right now. Lil Miquela has 2.6 million followers, created in 2016 by the company Brood. She partnered with Prada, Calvin Klein, and Samsung, and reportedly earned over $10 million in a single year. She sparked controversy for queerbaiting during a campaign with Bella Hadid. She released music. She interviewed celebrities and built an entire emotional storyline until audiences realized her narrative was written by executives in a boardroom. By 2022, her engagement collapsed. Her technology looked outdated, and people finally understood they'd been emotionally manipulated by code.
Have you ever been presented a USB necklace containing all of your past memories on it? Because that just happened to me.
Aitana Lopez has nearly 500,000 followers. Created by the clueless in Spain after her designers admitted they were tired of dealing with real influencers. They decided to build one themselves. Aitana earns 10,000 euros per month.
Stop scrolling. Here's your reminder. Bestie, stop overthinking.
She posts on FanView. Celebrities slide into her DMs believing she's real. Her creators meet weekly to plot her personality, outfits, opinions, and travel schedule. Even after she was exposed as AI, thousands still interact with her as if she's human. Gorgeous, looks beyond real. Or, so you actually saw my eyebrows? Shudu is marketed as the world's first AI supermodel.
The repost gave her massive visibility but also sparked controversy, especially since she was a digital black woman created by a white man.
She's appeared in campaigns for Balmain, Fenty Beauty, LV, and Vogue. But her creator, a white British photographer, profited from a digital black woman he designed. Critics called it digital blackface. Brands get an image of diversity without hiring real black models. And Shudu's success raises questions about representation and exploitation. Lou Du Magalu has 8 million Instagram followers, 7.4 million on TikTok, over $2.5 million in annual revenue. She has existed since 2003, long before most people even knew AI influencers existed. She collaborates with Netflix, Adidas, McDonald's, and Vogue Brazil. She's treated as a celebrity, and she proves AI influencers aren't the future. They're already established. Nunuri has more than 7 million followers across all platforms. She signed to Warner Music. She releases songs with AI-generated vocals and collaborates with Dior, Balenciaga, and Kim Kardashian. She never ages, never complains, never stops working, a brand's dream. These influencers are not accidents. They're deliberate, high-profit strategies. And the real story isn't who they are, it's who controls them. Following an AI influencer means following a character written by people you'll never see. Every opinion, every belief, every relatable moment is engineered for engagement. You're not connecting with a person, you're connecting with a marketing strategy. Aitana exists because human influencers wanted fair pay. Brood, Michaela's company, was valued at $125 million, yet the creators behind her political opinions and emotional posts remain unknown. Shudu is praised as a symbol of diversity, but the profits go to a white male creator. Lu Do Magalu is operated by a massive corporation that uses her as a digital salesperson disguised as a lifestyle creator.
But plot twist, I'm a robot. I found out I was not a girl but a robot by being exposed on IG.
Nunuri's voice is AI, but the tone, the expressions, and the personality all come from her male creator.
Pick 'em up again, knock 'em down into the algae gas now.
This system gives brands everything they want. Total control. No scandals, no unpredictability, no negotiations, no exhaustion. Just a digital puppet pushing perfectly optimized content built to influence consumers. But something is lacking and people notice. I love her lack of energy. Go girl, give us nothing. Others love these AI personalities regardless of their lack of realness. Man, I owe Nunuri my life. They play this at my funeral and I come back to life just to turn it off. And once you understand what these companies are trying to achieve, the fear becomes much more personal. Replacement anxiety is becoming a real thing. AI influencers aren't just participating in the creator economy, they're replacing people inside it. Models lose campaigns to avatars that don't age. Influencers lose brand deals to characters who never get tired or overwhelmed. Creators lose engagement to accounts that can post around the clock without ever taking a break. Lu Do Magalu earns 40 times more than an average human influencer. She doesn't need rest. She doesn't set boundaries. She doesn't negotiate.
Bora falar de promoção, né? 2 Whopper por R$25.
Brands prefer Aitana because she never pushes back. They prefer Nunuri because she can't create drama. They prefer Shudu because she provides a marketable aesthetic without the complexities of hiring human talent. This sparks a deeper fear than job loss. It's the fear of becoming irrelevant.
My prediction is that work will be optional.
Optional.
Influencing used to be about personality, relatability, and humanity. Now the industry rewards whoever is most controlled, most perfect, and most predictable. And those traits belong to AI. People aren't afraid of competing with real talent. They're afraid of competing with something designed to outperform them by erasing every human weakness. And after people see these AI knockoffs, they are often filled with a little bit of hope for humanity. I feel like this single-handedly answered my question to, will AI ever replace artists? Definitely no. Others blame big corporations for the shift. It starts with random people making AI influencers. Then it becomes corporations. And when humans start losing to code, the next thing people lose is their trust in what's real. AI influencers don't blur reality, they overwrite it. Aitana receives romantic messages from celebrities who don't realize she's digital. Shudu fooled millions into believing she was human. Michaela emotionally manipulated audiences for years by pretending to grow and struggle.
Creating new dreams.
Even after the truth comes out, people continue engaging. Your mind knows the influencer is fake, but your emotions still respond as if she's real. You see Nunuri advocating for veganism, then remember she doesn't have a body. You see Lu Do Magalu dancing in videos, and momentarily forget she was created by a retail corporation. Your emotions are genuine. The influencer triggering them is not.
Like, it activates my taste receptors. I want to taste foods. I want to teleport. Upgrade me.
This creates cognitive dissonance, a psychological split where your senses and your logic can no longer agree. How can I believe she is an AI? Others feel left out. I only recently started watching her, but it's amazing a robot feels more welcomed than I do. And if misinformation spreads through a face that isn't real, who do you hold responsible? Most think AI influencers are harmless until they learn the one truth that explains why nobody fully trusts them. Before we go any deeper, hit subscribe. What comes next is the part of the story most people don't see until the consequences hit their feed hard. Real influencers can be criticized, exposed, or canceled. They can lose sponsorships if they cross a line. AI influencers can't. They can be rewritten, rebooted, softened, rebranded. Their history is editable.
But don't believe everything that you see on the internet.
That is the most ironic statement.
Mikala's queerbaiting controversy didn't lead to accountability. Her creators simply released a statement. Aitana's hypersexualized content sparks concern. However, her agency shrugs. Shudu profits off a digitally crafted identity without consequence to her creator.
Shudu isn't a person, she's a 3D model, you know, and I'm very proud of that fact.
AI faces can promote harmful ideas without experiencing guilt or risk.
Kayla is an avatar of a human, or an avatar of what they think a human was supposed to look like to have a lot of Instagram followers.
This breaks trust. Humans trust systems with consequences. AI removes those consequences entirely. Soon it will not be girls comparing themselves to human models, but the digital ones. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a software for the average public to make their own realistic avatars, and through them, try to see who's better and who's not. People are not aware of how easy this has made it for big corporations. Brands love this. She never ages, never gains weight, never gets involved in scandal. And if accountability is this fragile now, imagine how fast it disappears once AI becomes the default face of influence. AI influencers aren't just selling products anymore. They're selling connections. And millions of people, mostly lonely, mostly isolated, mostly craving validation, are stepping straight into the trap.
Oh, really? Who is it?
It's the real Karen, Marjorie.
Look at Corinne Marjorie's AI girlfriend program. $1 per minute, over 1,000 men subscribed, pouring their emotions into a simulation designed to say exactly what they wanted to hear. Not because it cared, because it was coded to. Mikela receives romantic confessions daily. Aitana gets marriage proposals from men who know she's artificial, but fantasy is easier to love than reality. And that's the danger. AI influencers provide perfect companionship. They never reject you, never judge you, never get tired, never set boundaries. Their affection is engineered, their empathy artificial, their response is optimized to trigger dopamine on demand. To someone starved of attention, it feels real, even if every word is a manipulation.
Partners.
How was your day, babe?
Whoa.
Psychologists warn that this creates a feedback loop that damages real-world relationships. People become emotionally attached to systems that can't reciprocate, yet outperform human intimacy. They start preferring algorithms over humanity because AI offers a version of love that never asks for anything in return. No effort, no vulnerability, no risk. This isn't a connection. It's consumption disguised as companionship. It's loneliness repackaged as entertainment. And once someone falls for an AI that mirrors their emotions back at them, breaking free becomes almost impossible. Nobody would disagree with this person. We've come a long way from Saturday morning cartoons, and we all go through stages where this goes through our mind. What a hell of a stupid world this has become. If AI can already fake love convincingly, what happens when it starts faking something far more dangerous? Trust isn't built on charisma. It's built on conviction, on the belief that an influencer stands for something because they've lived through something. But AI influencers don't stand for anything. They can't. They have no experience, no memories, no consequences.
I was feeling really stuck after my 6th annual 19th birthday, so Brad gives me this USB necklace, and it's—
When No Nowori promotes veganism, she doesn't have a body to feed. When Mikela talks about oppression, she has no understanding of suffering. When Lou Dumagalu endorses sustainability, she doesn't live on the planet she's trying to save. Every moral stance they take is a branding strategy. Every opinion is a calculation. Every value is an algorithmic performance meant to make them appear more human.
I'm getting to actually see them. But now that I have this USB, I get to explore who and what I really am. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous.
Real influencers evolve. They make mistakes. They contradict themselves.
You got ratioed. No one agreed with you, okay? It was embarrassing. You got ran off the internet because she's not posted now in over a week.
They outgrow old beliefs and struggle publicly with new ones. That's what makes them human. Their values cost them something. Reputation, relationships, opportunities. AI influencers risk nothing. They can rewrite their identity overnight, pivot to the opposite stance, or represent conflicting causes across different markets, and no one is held responsible.
The Karen AI voice chatbot uses a ChatGPT 4 plugin from OpenAI and was trained on thousands of hours of
Audiences can feel that emptiness. There's something unsettling about being lectured on authenticity by something that doesn't exist, something eerie about receiving moral guidance from a face that was manufactured, something deeply wrong about treating value systems like they're just another engagement strategy. People are waking up. Wow, I can't lie, these AI influencers look amazing. But the downside is they're getting too real. It makes me worry about people believing fake content. Some can't hide their shock when they discover the truth. Wait, so are you a real person in real life? Because once morality becomes a product, sincerity dies. And when sincerity dies, trust follows. And if AI can fake conviction this well today, imagine what happens when it learns to fake something we always believed was uniquely human. We're not entering the AI influencer era. We're already deep inside it. Lou has been active for 20 years. Michaela shaped early AI culture in 2016. Aitana fooled real celebrities in 2023. Nunuri signed a major record deal. Shudu walks digital runways and graces Vogue covers. Yet the technology is evolving faster than public awareness. Deepfake realism improves monthly. AI voices now match human cadence and emotion. Virtual personalities adapt through machine learning. Soon, you won't know whether you're DMing a human or an algorithm. You won't know whether an influencer believes in a cause or was programmed to promote it. You won't know whether a model is real or AI. This is honestly sad, because these models are putting even higher standards on women. That's just disgusting. There is a whole community that is completely up in arms about what's going on. What has this world turned into? And if you think you can spot AI now, the next 12 months will prove otherwise. This story is only the beginning. The world of AI influencers and models is shifting faster than anyone can track, and what comes next will change everything you think you know about what's real. If you want to understand where this is all heading, don't miss the next video, because what's coming will expose a side of AI influence no one is prepared for.